Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of Don't Miss This on Paris Underground Radio. I'm your host, Jennifer Garrity, with a quick roundup of the best of what's happening in Paris this week. This week's edition of Don't Miss This covers the week of Sunday, November 7th through Saturday, November 13th, 2021. It's the first Sunday of the month, so you know what that means. It's free to go explore most of the museums in Paris. You can find the full listing on parisinfo.com. But if you're looking for a different experience, head instead to the largest organic salon in Paris, the Salon Marais at the Parc Floral, now through Sunday, November 14th. There will be 420 exhibitors discussing sustainable development and other ecological themes and sharing their products and expertise. These exhibitors come from numerous fields, including fashion, food, wine, health, beauty, decor, tourism, and home and garden. There will be 30 different conferences and 65 workshops on topics like organic farming, yoga, sophrology, magnetic therapy, tango, upcycling, eco-friendly cooking, and DIY, as well as a screening of Greta Thunberg's film, followed by a talk. Tickets are €7, and you can find more information at salon-marjolaine.com. That's salon-marjolaine.com. Also taking place on Sunday, November 7th, is the 7th annual festival Un Dimanche à la Galerie, one Sunday at the Art Gallery. From 2 to 6 p.m., 143 galleries in major cities all over France, including Paris, will host 36 events with 400 artists. You'll be able to meet the artists and gallery owners and partake in guided tours, openings, brunches, snacks, performances, concerts, and round tables. This event is free, and in addition to viewing the artists' work, you'll also be able to gain a deeper sense of the gallery owner's role in cultivating artists. You can find more information as well as a digital map on the newly created website comitédesgaleriesdart.com. That's comitédesgaleriesdart.com. A quick apology to all the Americans out there, but Christmas is coming before Thanksgiving this year. This week marks the unveiling of 3 big Christmas window displays in Paris. But first, let's get some holiday shopping out of the way. What gift is on everyone's holiday list? Why? The Mona Lisa, of course. On Tuesday, November 9th, a particularly impressive reproduction of the Mona Lisa will be auctioned off by Art Curiel. Discovered during a family inventory, this incredibly well-preserved reproduction was painted on an oak panel somewhere around the year 1600 and has been signed by l'École de Fontainebleau and is in better condition than the actual Mona Lisa. It's been exhibited previously in Vienna and Brussels, and the reproduction is so faithful that it's assumed that it was painted while the original Mona Lisa was on display in Fontainebleau. With an estimated value between 150 to 200,000 euros, get your auction paddles ready and head to artcurial.com for more information. That's artcurial.com. Grab your cameras. On Tuesday, November 9th, the BHV Marais celebrates Christmas at the summit with a Swiss theme to their window displays. You'll also be able to experience a cheese and fondue tasting at the Chalet des Marmottes and an immersive experience in partnership with Lindt in the observatory. On Wednesday, November 10th, you can witness the unveiling of the window displays at the newly reopened La Samaritaine. To mark its return, La Samaritaine's theme will be the art of the French garden, showcasing quirky paintings. Inside the store, you'll find a giant advent calendar on the ground floor, and you can meet a fashion victim Santa Claus surrounded by Christmas tree ladies. Also on Wednesday, November 10th, Printemps Haussmann will reveal its shop windows, recounting a Christmas fairy tale illustrated by Aurelia Franti. The story is this. As December 25th approaches, a wild snowstorm hits Santa's workshop and shuts down the toy factory. The elves have to scramble to find a new factory, and we follow their adventures through 6 animated paintings. We'll see them flying over the Printemps Dome, preparing festive delicacies, sorting Santa's mail, developing the legendary Chanel No. 5 perfume, I guess that's where that comes from, and helping Prada create its iconic pieces. And finally, spoiler alert, celebrating the success of their incredible mission. If all that holiday cheer has put you in a dancing mood, you're in luck. Also taking place on Wednesday, November 10th, you can strap on your dancing shoes and sashay your way to Hotel Fantasia at the new Paris Casino for an evening of burlesque, drag, and clubbing. Your evening will begin with a burlesque cabaret musical show lasting more than 2 hours, hosted by drag queen La Big Bertha. She'll be accompanied by a dozen French and international drag superstars. After the show, the casino will turn into a dance club where 2 DJs will spin into the wee hours. The next day, November 11th, is a national holiday, so you can dance the night away guilt-free. For more information and to purchase tickets, please go to nouveaucasino.fr. That's nouveaucasino.fr. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. And we're back. As I mentioned, the next day, Thursday, November 11th, is Armistice Day in France, a national holiday commemorating the signing of the armistice between Germany and the Allies that led to the ceasefire and end to World War I back in 1918. Approximately 18 million people were killed in World War I, including 9 million civilians. In 1920, the body of an unknown soldier was buried under the Arc de Triomphe as a tribute to all the soldiers lost in World War I. In 1922, this national holiday was established, and now, every year on November 11th, we remember those who are lost to war. As part of the ritual of this day, the French president, currently Emmanuel Macron, will place a tricolored flower at the foot of the statue of Georges Clemenceau, just outside the Grand Palais. He'll then travel up the Champs-Élysées, escorted by riders from the Garde Républicaine, to visit the tomb of the unknown soldier. You'll notice a cornflower in his buttonhole, which is a symbol of the bleuets, or cornflowers, which was the nickname given to French soldiers because of their blue uniforms. This ceremony will be televised. Because November 11th is a national holiday, there are many, many special events and openings planned for the day. Here are a few. First off, from November 11th through the 14th, you can visit the Made in France Expo at the Porte de Versailles. This year's Made in France Expo will promote the ideals of responsible, ethical, and local consumption by featuring 650 exhibitors, from craftsmen to corporations, whose products are manufactured here in France. There will be exhibitors from fields like cosmetics, textiles, leather goods, decor, clothing, and gastronomy. This year, the Nouvelle-Aquitaine region will be highlighted with nearly 70 companies represented in the regional pavilion. 3 grand prizes will be awarded to Made in France exhibitors, including the MIF Entrepreneur of the Year Award, the MIF Innovation Prize, and the Audience Award. In addition, there will be 3 conferences on topics like relocation between promise and reality, the health crisis and French sovereignty, and is Made in France really more expensive? Health passes are required, but masks are not. Tickets are free with pre-registration or can be purchased for €10 on site, reimbursable after your first purchase in the expo. For more information, please head to mifexpo.fr. That's mifexpo.fr. Also taking place from November 11th through the 14th is Paris Photo, online and at the temporary location of the Grand Palais. For this 24th annual edition of Paris Photo, you'll find more than 175 exhibitors from 31 countries showcasing their photography. Collectors, art lovers, gallery owners, and publishers will gather to admire and purchase historic and contemporary photographs, as well as rare and limited editions. There will be conferences and guided tours, meetings with the artists, book signings, and prizes. For more information, including ticketing options, please go to parisphoto.com. That's parisphoto.com. If last night's drag wasn't enough drag for you, and you're over purchasing things made in France, you can head instead to the Festival du 11-11 on the evening of November 11th, hosted by AliExpress. For 3 years now, the people behind the shopping site AliExpress have organized their own version of Black Friday with 24 hours of exclusive discounts. For the first time this year, they're throwing in a music festival for good luck. This immersive shopping/dancing experience also takes place, ironically, at the Porte de Versailles, and features the beats of Bob Sinclair, Offenbach, Vladimir Cauchemar, Sosomanis, and Macadam Crocodile. Each corner of the massive warehouse will have its own theme, chosen according to the purchasing popularity of the French Gen Z, and each will be hosted by an AliExpress ambassador/influencer. The 4 themes are Neo-Yogi, cozy and cocooning, Teenpreneurs, urban and powerful, Fashionista, preppy and colorful, and Body Positivists, sporty, curvy, and diversity. You'll find a tattoo workshop, silent disco, graffiti wall, hair and makeup workshops, and of course, a dedicated space for social media video content creation, among other surprises. There will be 5 food trucks on hand, and 1 drink is included with your ticket. The Festival du 11-11 will take place from 6 p.m. until 2 a.m. Tickets are €20. You must have a health pass, and minors must be accompanied by an adult. You can find more information and purchase tickets at feverup.com. After postponing its debut for 1 year due to the pandemic, the first edition of the OVNI Festival, Objets Vivants Non Identifiés, Unidentified Flying Objects, or UFO in English, this new artistic festival brings together shows with hybrid genres in the 71 Malakoff National Stage Theatre, the Vanves Theatre, the Châtillon Theatre, and outdoors, from November 12th to the 27th, 2021. Highlights include the dance show La Mémoire de l'Eau, which is performed in a swimming pool, a murder party banquet with meal included, and a reenactment of the trial of Marie-Claire Chevalier and her mother, defended by Gisèle Halimi, in 1972 after an abortion following a rape. For a full program and more information, please go to malakoffscenenational.fr. That's MALAKOFFSCENENATIONALE.fr. Well, that's it for this week's roundup of Don't Miss This. I hope this week treats you well. If you enjoyed this roundup, please tell a friend. If you venture out to any of the events mentioned in this podcast, please let me know and tag Paris Underground Radio on Facebook or Instagram. And if you think you have an event we should know about, please feel free to email me at hello@parisundergroundradio.com with the subject line, Don't Miss This. I'm your host, Jennifer Garrity. You can find me on all socials at Jennyphoria, JENNYPHORIA. Don't Miss This is produced by me for Paris Underground Radio. For more on Don't Miss This and shows like it, please go to parisundergroundradio.com. Thank you so much for listening, and happy exploring!